Great to be back. It actually went very well. It was a recalibration week. We needed to make sure that we are 100% compliant, and the staff and players were excellent. It's a total different new look to the HPC. We do all of our questionnaires from home, and then you arrive at the HPC, you get your temperature checked, you move up to the gym, and we did our strength sessions in groups of 7 under the guidance of the athletic performance staff. From there, we moved on to the pitch, and we basically focused on running. We did all of our conditioning and all of our testing on pitch in groups of 7. We only started with a 3-day week, and the reason for that is we have been away from each other for 15 weeks, and we needed to make sure that we re-enter the guys safely, and we look after the players, and generally speaking, they are in very good shape. So this week we add rugby ball. We can be groups of up to 14 players. So we are going to train in 3 different groups. We're going to have a forwards group, a backs group, and a mixed group. We're going to a 4-day training week, basically being in the gym first and then being on the pitch second. We still have to keep our social distance with our ball handling, make sure that we clean the ball thoroughly after use, and keep within the guidelines. But great for the lads to have a ball back into their hands, focusing on the individual and their individual skills. So firstly, we are in week 2 now, and after that we are going to go for 2 more weeks to get a 4-week block. We'll give the guys 9 days away from the HPC. Then we will restart on the 27th of July. Have 3 weeks of training before the first game week versus Leinster. So all in all, still 7 weeks of training to go. We won't be into full squad training with scrummaging, line out, rucking, mauling, contact, full contact until the 27th of July. So important that we build up the players through this phase. Like I said, to make sure we get their bodies right, because they haven't played a game of rugby for a very long time, and we're constantly learning from other sports and other codes as to what they have been doing. We've been on to some of our friends in New Zealand and in Australia, which will restart their competition soon, to make sure that we learn from them and the way they return to not only training but also playing. Oh, great to have them around. Like I said previously, we've only been in groups of 7, so everybody's met each other on Microsoft Teams. So you've seen the faces, and it's great to have the 4 guys from the outside, Damien, Ergier, Roman and Matt, to introduce themselves, and they've been in with their small groups, and obviously they'll meet a few more guys in this week, and we'll hopefully be together as a squad again when we can actually see each other on the 27th of July. But look, great to have the 4 of them in our system, and it's very rewarding from a Munster point of view that we can promote 5 lads from the academy back into or up to the senior team, and we know we're going to need this squad of 44 players plus the 15 academy lads, close to 60 players over the next 15 months, because this will be a massive season ahead, starting with the first block of PRO14 rugby, then starting the season on the 3rd of October. Going through a whole season, there'll be the international windows coming up, and then at the back end of the season, there's a Lions tour going to South Africa. So fantastic season to look forward to. From a Munster point of view, we'll just take it day by day. Like I said, it's important that we get our players on pitch on the 22nd of August and build them up for, let's call it the first competition of the season, that 4-week block, and then refocus for the start of the season on the 3rd of October. it's not life as we knew it, and rugby training currently certainly isn't what we've known before. But that's an opportunity, and that's exciting. And all credit to the staff and the players that have embraced this, and we're going to make the best out of it, and hopefully become a better team at the back end of this.